Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Tavon Mason, CEO and founder of Tavon Mason Love the Kids Foundation. You can check out what we do at TavonMasonLovesTheKids.org. Former New York Jet wide receiver, author, and children's book author. New children's book is out now. Tavon Does It All at DTLIBY publishing.com. You can also get it on Amazon.com. And as you can see in the title, because I was sitting here thinking of words that we use to attach to ourselves, and you can see in the title that I put the words great, greatest, and greatness. And I asked a question: what are you doing to be defined as those words? Because it's funny how we look in the media, sports and everything, and everybody say this person is great or that person is great, or even sometimes we have people attach words to themselves just for show and just to make people smile and follow them on social media and different things like that. But what I want to do, good morning, Pam, how you doing? And what I wanted to ask and what I wanted to tell you is that what are you doing to be defined in those words? Because at the end of the day, me doing this motivational speech or this video for you today, I can't make you great or can't change you from being low level to top tier, because at the end of the day, no one can. You have that ability to switch that switch or turn on that light for yourself. But in order to be great, in order to have greatness, or to be the greatest at something, you have to take those steps immediately in order to be able to take that name or take that word and tag it to yourself. But so my thing is, what are you doing to do that? Anybody can say that they're great, they're the greatest, they have greatness, but what actions are you doing? What are you doing at step A, B, C, D, E, F to get to G, and without bypassing all the prior letters or the prior steps to get to G? At the end of the day, stop cutting yourself short just to make it to the top. It is a process with everything, and at the end of the process, it either will come out a consequence, or you will come out feeling the sunshine, or you sitting on top of the mountain, and you can smile down without any guilt, without any tripping yourself up, without any back thoughts or side thoughts like, dang, did I really do this? Or is this the true me? But at the end of the day, you cannot be great, be the greatest, or have greatness unless you do it yourself. Unless you make that change, unless you hit that gas pedal, as I always like to say, you hit that gas pedal and say, you know what, I'm tired of being at the bottom. I'm tired of being just comfortable. I'm tired of being average. You can be more than average, but at the end of the day, a lot of people choose to be where they want to be at. You're right, Ron, it does begin for planning. And at the end of the day, you choose where you want to be at. So don't sit, gripe, moan, and complain every day if you're not doing anything to push the process to make yourself great. I just finished listening to Les Brown, and these motivational speeches, I say it and I use it for myself all the time to see what am I doing to become great or become the next great thing, to leave a legacy to not just with my family, but even for the people behind me or that are watching me, to say, well, I want to take Tavon's model and bring it to myself. So he had said this, and I want to ask you the question. I'm going to answer it. He has said, the most wealthiest place on the world is what? So I'm sitting there thinking, like, what is he going to say? And the answer that he gave was real crazy, but it's true. He says a graveyard is the most wealthiest place on the world. And the reason why he said that is because we have a lot of people that have passed, that have gone, to have some great thoughts and some great ideas, but they can't display those ideas or put them out in the world because what? They're gone. So what I'm saying and what I took from it is, do everything you can do right now before that day comes, before we all go to the graveyard and our voice has not had a chance to be heard or be shouted out loud. And it don't have to be being an activist. It can be you designing something, you creating something, or you being a better you. The main thing is, what are you doing in order to become great, to be the greatest, to have greatness? Because again, at the end of the day, those words that I just said are words, exactly, words. But what step are you doing beforehand? And that goes in all arenas, whether it's sports, you want to go to the NFL, are you doing the work to get there? NBA, you doing the work to get there. You want to be a congressman, a congresswoman, you want to be a policewoman, a woman on a judge, female judge, a mayor. But what are you doing to get there? Are you in your community? Are you listening to people instead of talking sometimes? Are you fighting that fight in order to get you to be great? So when you pass, or when you get to the point where you can sit down, you can drop your shoulders, take a deep breath and say, you know what? I accomplished what I want to accomplish with no regrets. I call it the if thing. If I would have did this, if I did that, if I did that, if I wouldn't have done that. I heard that a lot as I went up and went to college and went to the NFL and even now. But at the end of the day, like I said, I cannot change your mindset. I cannot make you great. Even though I'm saying these words, at the end of the day, if that switch doesn't click in your mind that, well, Tavon giving me some puzzle pieces, let me go ahead and take my pieces that are all scattered around and put it together and make sure that I'm a better me and I am, what the word is, great. So I want y'all to have a happy Friday, and I hope this touched you in a certain way. Love everybody. Check me out, TavonMason, lovethekids.org. Peace.